Okay. Hello. Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. Again, this is Sir Louis. And in today's video, we will talk about good conductors of heat and electricity. So, may i-share ako sa inyong screen. Okay. So, sa bahay natin, meron tayong mga tools or materials na ginagamit natin sa pagluluto. Katulad ng nasa picture na ito. Kahit anong mga bagay or tools na napapakinabangan natin sa bahay. Pero, ano nga ba ang mga properties na meron ang mga bagay na ito? Ano yung properties na parehas meron ang mga bagay na ito? Or ano yung pagkakaiba ng mga tools na ito? So, pag-uusapan natin yung conductors of heat and electricity. So, may mga objects or materials na good conductors of heat and electricity. Meron naman na poor conductor of heat and electricity at meron naman good conductor of heat, good insulator, di ba? Insulator of heat and electricity. So this is our melts. Discuss why some materials are good conductors of heat and electricity. Bakit may mga materials na good conductors of heat and electricity? Ano bang meron sa kanila? Ano bang meron sila na wala? Okay, these are objectives. Explain why some materials are good conductors of heat and electricity. State the effects of heat and electricity on objects. Share ways on how to use electrical materials properly. Okay, so ito ay YouTube. Magkakaroon tayong konting reaction video. Wait lang, inom lang ako tubig. So this will explain the conductor of heat and electricity. Okay? So yung bata, kung tayo ay naglagay ng itlog doon sa mainit na metal, ano mangyayari doon sa object? Di ba? Maluluto. Or in-expose natin yung metal sa mainit, ano yung mangyayari? So why are metals good conductor of are metals good conductors? Ano bang meron sa kanila? So ang object kasi ay binubuo ng atom. At itong atom ay mayroong protons at electrons. Yung protons, yung tinatawag nating positive charge, at yung electrons ay negative charge. So once na na-expose yung object or yung, for example, metal sa mainit or dun sa source, for example, sa fire, yung heat energy na nagmumula doon sa source ay maipapasa doon sa object. At ito yung tendency na ang mga electrons ay gumagalaw or kumikilos siya. Okay, mabilis yung pagtakbo ng electrons. Yan. And sa pagsabay ng pagtaas ng temperature. So ito yung heat, ito po yung metal, ito po yung atom, and vibration is spread through the matter. So since kapag na-expose yung object or this metal sa heat, atoms are energized and vibration increases. Dahil sa vibration na ito, gumagalaw yung electrons at na nag-i-spread yung heat, okay, throughout the metal. Okay, bagal naman. Ayan. So plastic handles are poor conductors of heat. Bakit poor conductors of heat? Kasi hindi nila kaya yung heat. Okay? Once na nag-spread yung heat, hindi kaya ng atom na meron doon sa plastic. Kaya sinasabi siyang poor conductors of heat. Next is sa kuryente naman. Pansinin nyo. So ito yung atom. Ito yung electric charge object or yung source. Once na nag-run yung electricity papunta dito sa object, basically dito sa wire, nagsisilbing courier or nagiging messenger ba, kumbaga yung electron yung nagdadala ng electricity pabalik, papunta doon sa light at pabalik doon sa source. Ayan. So gumagapang yung electric current kasi yan. Why are metals good conductors? So one na may electric currents, yung electrons ay gumagalaw. Okay? Naililipat siya sa ibang wires or gumagapang yung electricity kasi namumove yung electrons. Yan. Kaya nga gumagamit tayo ng stranded tin copper or nickel plated copper. Saka silicon. Yan po kasi yung good conductor of electricity as well as heat. Yung silicon rubber, insulator siya ng electricity. Hindi dumadalo yung electricity sa plastic. Fiber braid with high temperature finish, di ba? So napapakinabangan din naman natin yung mga object na hindi ginagapangan ng kuryente. Okay? Pero kung heat conductivity, hindi natin mapapakinabangan yung objects once na na-expose siya sa heat. Masusunog siya. Pero pag electricity, somehow, mapapakinabangan natin siya. Sila. Okay. And then, proceed na tayo sa ito yung illustration. Okay. Yan. Ito po yung atom. Metal atom. Sa lahat ng materials, object mayroong atom. Pero tingnan natin yung sa figure number 1. Ito po yung metal atom. Ito po yung protons and electrons. Yan, binubuo tayo ng atom. So let us watch this. Wait lang. Okay. Ito po yung example sa mga estudyante ko. Yan. Nabigay sila ng examples ng materials at home at in-explain din nila why some materials are good conductor of heat and electricity. So dito na po tayo sa good conductor and insulator. So dito pinapakita yung metal, example ng conductor at insulator. So sa insulator, yung electrons, umiikot lang siya, iniikutan lang siya or nagsisirculate lang siya doon sa proton. Yung proton nasa gitna at iniikutan lang ng electrons yung protons. Okay? Samantalang dito sa conductor, yung electron ay palipat-lipat kung saan niya gusto. Okay? Umiikot siya, gumagalaw. Kaya once na dinikit natin yung charge body, ito yung charge body. Okay? Positively charged, negatively charged siya. Mayroon siyang electric current or heat. Pag dinikit natin yan, gagalaw yan, di ba? Pero kung tinanggal natin yung negative charge at positive charge lang siya, mag-a-attract siya, okay? Gagalaw yung yung mga electron. Ayan. Diba? Yan, nakikita natin yung pagbilis ng ikot ng electron. So conductor, what happens when the charge body is close to the conductor and insulator? Conductor electrostatic induction is a distribution of electrical charge in an object caused by nearby charges influence. In the presence of a charged body, an insulated conductor develops opposite charges on the near end and the same charges on the other hand. Insulator, when the charged body is brought near the neutral substance, the distribution of charge in atoms and molecules is shifted slightly. An opposite charge is attracted nearer the charge rod. while the same charge is push. Ala, nawala yung ano. Ala, naghang. Naghang siya. Wait lang, ba't naghang? Naghang siya guys. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Stop sharing ko nga muna. Ayun, bumalik na sa ating main. Ba't ganun? Naghang yung aking laptop. Okay. So, balik tayo sa slides ko. Okay. So, when electron absorb heat, they vibrate more quickly and move around. They can pass on the energy more quickly. So, yung katulad sa simulation, nakikita natin, di ba? Kapag na-absorb nila yung heat or electricity, they vibrate more quickly and move around. They can pass the energy more quickly. So, these are effects of heat and electricity on object. So, let us use this PhET simulation. Okay. So dito, ang gagawin ko, i-check ko yung energy symbols para makita natin yung heat transfer. Tapos gagawin, ililink natin yung heaters, i-heat up natin. Okay, lagay tayo ng iron. Then water. I-heat, maglagay tayo ng thermometer para malaman natin kung gaano siya. Or kung tumataas na yung temperature. Wait lang. Ayan. So, turn on na natin yung heat. So, yun yung energy transfer nakikita natin, di ba? So, heat transfers through conduction. Okay? Conduction, convection, and radiation. So, ayan yung medium, yung materials na may ability or heat conductivity. Ayan. So, naiilipat din nila yung energy. So, gumagalaw din yung atoms or naiilipat yung energy sa isang atom papunta sa ibang atom. Try natin. Yan, naiilipat. Ita-transfer po yan. Okay? Nailipat sa ibang object. Okay. Gamit tayo ng i-heat up ulit natin. Ayan. Basta good conductor or heat conductor, mas mabilis nagagapangan siya ng heat. Mabilis na magta-transfer yung heat from one medium to another. Kasi kung poor conductor of heat siya, masusunog yan eh. Masusunog. Okay? Katulad ng plastic. Dapat mo yan sa apoy, malulusaw yan, masusunog. Poor conductor yon of heat. Pero sa electricity, natawag natin siyang heat insulator. Pero yung metal objects are good conductor of heat and electricity. Okay. So we have thermal and electrical conductors and insulators. So what is thermal conductors? These are materials that can transfer heat easily. And thermal insulator do not allow heat to pass or flow through them. Okay? Pero may mga yan. Okay, through conduction, metals or materials will increase their temperature because of heat. Because the heat can easily flow in them. Cooking pans are made of metal because energy is passed easily and quickly between the particle in most metals. Okay, the way a material conducts heat depends on whether it is a solid, liquid, or gas. Okay, solid, liquid, yung mga metals yan. good conductor of heat yan. Liquid, good conductor of heat and electricity yan. And gas, hindi masyado kasi gases are poor conductors of heat because their molecules are far apart, making it harder for them to collide with each other, unlike water and liquid and solid. The solid conducts heat better than liquids and gases. However, some solids are better conductors of heat than other solids. Diba? Hindi lahat naman ng solids ay good conductors. Merong poor conductor of heat. So metals, especially copper and silver, are very good conductors than non-metals. Yung non-metals, hindi siya good conductor. Poor conductor siya ng heat. Okay, examples of conductors and insulators. The skillet is made of iron, a good conductor, so that energy is transferred effectively as heat to the food. So wood is an insulator, so the energy from the hot skillet won't reach your hand to the wooden spoon or the wooden handle. Okay, people and some animals use insulators to slow down the transfer of heat in their body. Naman yung benefit na makukuha natin sa insulator. Some buildings also using insulators such as fiberglass in their wall or roofs. Polystyrene is another example of good insulator. They do not allow heat to pass through. Same with electricity. Okay. So materials are not only conductors or insulators of heat. They are conductors and insulators of electricity too. Okay. Examples of good conductors are metals such as copper, iron, steel, and aluminum. Plastic, rubber, glass, and wood are both thermal and electrical insulators. So we have semiconductors. Ano ba yung semiconductors? Semiconductors belong to a third class of materials with electrical properties between those of insulators. In their pure state, semiconductors are insulators. Silicon and germanium are two semiconductors. But bakit tinawag siyang semiconductors? Kapag nasa pure state po sila, insulator sila. Pero once na sobrang sila na-expose sa heat at electricity, doon lang sila nagiging conductor. So what is a semiconductor? Yan po yung mga semiconductor. So complex electrical devices like the computer board are made of conductors, insulators, and semiconductors. So other effect of heat. The following are other ways by which heat affect materials. When an object absorbs heat, the liquid or temperature rises just like water being heated in a kettle. A change in state from solid to liquid to gas can occur when the solid is heated, just like the melting of ice or an alcohol rubbed on the arm changes to vapor as it absorbs heat from the skin. Okay, objects expands when heated. A change in the heat content of a substance can cause chemical changes, just like in cooking. Okay, yun lang po. These are my references. I hope you learn something. Simple lang naman to. Pinapakita lang dito kung ano nga ba, bakit good conductors yung heat, yung ibang materials ng heat and electricity. So isa lang naman ang alam natin, di ba, metals. Metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. Non-metals are not good conductor of heat and electricity. Bye-bye. Peace out.